And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. And we're back down here in the Toxic Factory. Yay! We're back to it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want, one of the things I did after I finished with our battery system, laser system, I also added a couple of turbines with the same sort of concept to the resin farm system, and I've pretty much used all the plastic that I have. So we're gonna want some more plastic. We're gonna first one, two, three, four. One of these. We're gonna build a little refinery system over here to make us some plastic, because it basically just uses the biomass growth right over here, and we'll be able to sort of bleed off the system a little bit from this. Thinking how I want to do this. I want to try to line it up with that, with this turbine. We're not really tapping this turbine at all. So there's a lot of potential power that we could be pulling from that thing. And I think that's what we're going to do. I want to line it up. We're right in line, right in here. So let's line it up. We're going to kind of do it over here. For now, I'm just going to kind of create a little system here out of the way. I want to be able to walk. I want like everything to be able to walk underneath it. So slimes and whatnot underneath this thing. So let's plan for it to be up here. And then, you know, then I can run some stuff and slimes can meander under it and not get blocked in any way. Alright, so first let's get the refinery controller and the vats going. So build your first vat, always build one vat first, and then add the refinery controller onto that, like so, and then build your other vats to augment that one. And then when you build these, don't super build the last row. Build the last row manually, because they won't build in the right order, and the refinery controller won't see them. So start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now the refinery controller should see that you have 4 reactor vats. Okay. So to power this beast, let's first get a storage hopper, and this is going to be our remove only. And we're going to get a 2,000 slot hopper, and this is going to be our add only hopper. So we'll have 2,000, eventually have 2,000 plastic sitting over here, which is glorious. So let's set that to plastic pellet. And do we have enough tubes? I don't think so. We need tubes. Tubes are over here. Give me tubes. How are we doing on power gen? Okay, yeah, we got lots of power gen. Yeah, and somebody mentioned I could have built the lab up on top, and that would have been smart. I admit that would have been smarter. So yeah, that would have been nice, because then I could have just basically brought these things straight over and in. So I always, in all of my previous games, built it like this, and so I just went with that and didn't realize that I could have done it a much better way. Okay, so now we've got tubes again, and we need to build. That's going up. Good. So I'm going to drop one down, and that should fill that in just like that. Okay, so here we're going to run that out, And it's just going to share. It's going to share resources. And this thing now needs lots and lots of power. You can see its reserve, 12,000 power. This gives you an idea of just how much we're going to want to be sending down the road here. Alright, so we line up right on the edge of all of this. I think... yeah, we're going to want... let's send over like 3 to begin with. For some reason this is really fighting me. Now, are these gonna... is that over 64? Okay, we need to clear... let's put some glass over here. See if it makes it. And it just barely doesn't. Comes to here and then it dies right about here. So let's... right about here? Or one more over? I think one more over would suit us just fine. 2, 3, 4. I think that lines us up. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Those should connect. There we go. Now, I'm not sure how much power this is going to push out, but hopefully it'll be enough. I think it's... yeah, we have a net gain of power. I think that's plenty. And now we're getting plastic again. Now, if I wanted to, if I need to move this on the bus, I could put this on the bus. I could even add another refinery. So I have a spot on the outside of those batteries to add another refinery system if we need plastic faster. I typically never go more than 4 reactors tall. What's the word? There's a term for that. Law of diminishing returns. That's what that is. Diminishing returns is what you get when you just keep adding reactor after reactor up to the system. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. I want to kick off a research just to start it off. Let's kick off OET research, and that should, basically jumpstart the system, get bars going again, because a lot of bars are involved, a lot of them. And yeah, we need to think about what we want to automate next. So, I think we're gonna want a system for power core chargers, because we need Mark IIs and Mark Vs automated. Mark IIs make us the induction chargers, and the Mark V make us imbued machine blocks, which we're going to use a lot of soon. Okay, so I have Mark 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't think I've researched the ones for Mark V yet, but we're going to want an induction charger, and we don't have any Mark IIs. I've got 5 of them up on the surface. I know I've got 5 up there ready to go. And speaking of which, I can use a couple Mark IIIs, get them out of my inventory. Dumping off my garbage. Let's see if there's anything over here that I need to collect. Nothing. So here is the advanced machine block assembler and the rack railer. Yeah, we need to get the rack railer set back up again. So let's at least get the rack railer set up. I want a nice spot. All right, I can't. Yeah, it's really bright. I apologize for that. I didn't think these lights are going to be as bright. I might opt for the mod that allows lights to be configured. It's weird that that's okay. I was like, that is really dark, but that's because this light, the way the light. I just wanted a manufacturing plant so I can reach stuff. All right, so if we want the rack railer up and running, we're gonna need iron, and I think we're gonna probably just pull it from somewhere else. We could borrow power, continue it on over here. So if we do the rack railer like right in here, let's set this up. And rack railer. There it is. It doesn't look like anything like its picture. Okay, so this is our remove only hopper. And I'll recolor that in a second. And for our output, I am going to put in a bigger hopper.
Crafting.
Because when we do need rack rails, now we're going to need a lot of them. Okay, and then let's put in whatever rack rails we have. Oh, we have actually 4,500 rack rails. So I'm gonna just dump 2,000 in there. That way we can set this up and it won't actually craft any, and we'll save ourselves a little bit of trouble. So we need iron right up here, right up next to our nickel here. So let's put this out, and iron was actually right here. So this is iron, so we need iron like right here. Yeah, it's a little on the bright side. Okay, let's take that light away. That's not helping matters. Okay, so this is iron. We need iron to come in right in here. So that's lined up there. I need to middle click a block that I can actually super build with. So now we need to bring iron in. Oh, I forgot to put the beginnings over there. Okay, so this one goes down, in and over. Okay. So, rack railer is run. Now we need a little bit of power over there. And we can borrow power from this whole setup here. So I'm going to break that. And we're going to push power in like that. And we're going to do the same thing over here. So this goes in. And we don't need these lights anymore either. I'm trying to get rid of all the torches when I see them. I'm trying to get rid of them because it just makes it so much brighter. Alright, so these... And that powers the rack railer, which... I mean, it's... When it's running, it'll use a little power, but... You know, it won't be crazy. Okay, so the next block... The Advanced Machine Block Assembler, I mean, that's going to use crystal clocks. And I think low-grade steel. So we're going to need another steel assembly system, and that's going to be a little tough, because that's nickel and iron, and we just did iron. Where did biomass growth? Oh, from you get them from the slimes that drop. Alright, so how is this? Turbine should be doing just fine. Yeah, it's trucking along nicely. And this thing is about a third done. No, actually almost half done, as a matter of fact. And we're cutting a little close on the pods. Why is there only 40? Let's see, basic, intermediate. Oh, and simplified. Okay. So yeah, it was these first three are the ones that are getting the most hit. But it's keeping up, which is good. We've got a slight loss, as you can see. They were holding 50, and now they're going down. So a big enough research would cut those down, and they might even run out by the time this finished. But that's fine. It'll be right near the end, and I don't really think there's any major other research that uses more than like 125. Actually, no, there are 512. I think some of the frozen factory stuff is really, really expensive. So we need to think about another steel system, because the advanced machine block assembler, the advanced machine blocks use steel. So I need a smelter, steel alloy smelter.
Crafting.
I think one of these should be fine. So this is nickel and iron. Amazingly, we have nickel and iron right next to one another over here. Because here, nickel comes up here. And so nickel is right here, and iron is right here. So if I were to, say, use these... Oh, let's leave ourselves some space. It's a factory. We need compartmentalization here. So I think it's good. We're gonna leave ourselves some space. So we need nickel to come up. We're gonna have it come up here. We're gonna have iron come in over here. We're gonna have the result come out here. And we're gonna put the steel alloy smelter right there. And this is another 50 power per second, so we can bring in power if we want it. Actually, what did I do that for? This can close in, this can close in. Okay, so we have... Oh, wrong button. Okay, so that's nickel, that is iron. So let's get nickel. Oh no, I don't think... Oh, that it does line up. Nice. So we're gonna just super build that, and that's direct access. Wow, is that bright? Wow. Okay, so over here. Okay, and then this one goes in and over, and this is iron. So this area right here, right there. So that lines up there, that lines up there. We are good to go. Let's snuggle right in close to it. There we go. There's iron, ready to go. down. It's a very, very elegant, very simple bus. Okay, so iron is on the way. Now we just need power. And let that build up a little bit of a charge, because these lasers actually hold 864 power. And so if you put them in before then, the lasers don't fill up, and, you know, bad stuff happens. Alright, so there we go. Low-grade steel on its way. And that is going to be used right away. I want to bring that out into an advanced machine block assembler. So we have a space, we have one that's like a tube, so a tube, and this thing here is our advanced machine block assembler. Okay, so this needs crystal clocks. If we put this here and set it to remove only. Okay, so low-grade steel, that's what we're making here, and crystal clocks. Well, crystal clocks we actually have on the bus now, so we can actually use those. So we're going to set this one to remove only as well. Okay, let's head under here. Did I take this one out? I didn't need to take that one out. Okay, so it's really, really dark underneath this. Okay, so there we go. Transport pipe. And we want one more of those. Then we need crystal clocks, and we have those on the bus. They're a ways away, though. They're a ways down here. I think they're right here. So this purple line, that is one bright glow stick. So let's get those right there. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna want. Wow, that is so bright. It's hard to even see anything. Okay, that's lined up there. It's lined up through that, and now it's a matter of plumbing. And with the crystal clocks, I don't think we're gonna need 2 pipes coming through, because I don't think we have the throughput, because we only have 1 pipe coming down and feeding this. So we're gonna pull this out like that and see if we have enough. No! I forgot to put my feeder system. The one block right there that I needed. I don't do that often. It's usually when I'm in a hurry. There we go. So, now we've got crystal clocks on the way. And that should, once we get it powered, be able to start producing for us. So this is remove, that is remove, this is filling up slowly, and this is add. So now we need another one of these. Let's fill in this battery and then punch it into here. Not locate 1 steel bar. Well, that's fine because we've got plenty. And now we've got advanced machine blocks. And I have a whole bunch of these on me. So kind of in an effort to save a little bit, we're going to push those in there. Over 1,000 of them on me. I don't think I need that many. Alright, well that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.